Okay, so we're going to get started with this guided relaxation. Lie down comfortably on your back. If you prefer to sit, you can sit. But find a place where you'll be comfortable and able to just bring your attention into your body. You can put a pillow behind your head if you want. Roll up a blanket or a towel behind your knees. Relax the legs. And take a moment to settle in here. Legs comfortably separated. Relax in the hip joints. The feet are just going to be a little bit flopped out to the side wherever they come. Arms comfortably away from the body. Turn your palms up and open your upper back. Go ahead and take some space. Your arms can be as wide as you like. Since it's hot, you can really open up here. And close your eyes. Let your attention drop into the body. Wherever else you've been during the day, come into the body. Come into this moment. Come into this moment. And the next one. Be present to each breath. Observe the body. Begin to feel it settling down into the floor. Let your breath relax. Feel your feet. Let the feet drop into the floor. Feel the legs. Let the legs settle into the ground. And notice the back of the pelvis. Imagine the back of the pelvis opening up broad on the floor, on your mat or your blanket. Relax the muscles of the belly and the back. Feel the shoulder blades spread wide. If you want to readjust the shoulders, bring them a little bit wider. Do that now. Check that the head's in a comfortable position. And slowly turn the head from side to side. And then settle the head in the center, dropping the back of the skull down to the earth. We're going to notice all of the elements that are present in the body. The body-mind vehicle is an amazing, miraculous balance of the 5 elements. And the closer that we can bring these 5 elements into perfect balance, the more well-being we'll have. So we start with awareness. The least subtle of the elements is the earth element. Something that's solid that we can actually touch, hold on to. And of course we can see it and smell it. All of our senses can relate to the earth element. The earth element is solid and stable. The earth element's present in the body, in our bones. So take a moment to be aware of the bones, the big long bones of the legs, the small intricate bones of the feet. The basin of bones that form the pelvis. That amazing interlocking chain of bones that form the spine. Those long bones that form the arms. And the bones of the fingers. Feel the flat bones of the scapulae, the two shoulder blades. And notice that construct of solid bones that form the skull. If you're just joining us, we're lying on the back. Well, feel those solid elements of the body, all of that bony structure. And then notice we have other solids in the body. These other solids have some part water as well. Think of the muscles. Notice your muscles strung between all of those bones. Large muscles and small muscles holding us together, giving us strength. Notice the organs. Organs are composed largely of earth element as well. Think of those structures that can be held. The many organs of the body, the various amazing operations they perform. The earth element gives us our shape and our stability. The next element is water. Water is present in some of the muscles, in the organs, combining with earth element to make structures that have fluidity. Water has the ability to shape itself into any shape. The muscles have fluidity, the organs can move, the adipose tissue, the fat tissue is composed largely of water. Then bring your attention to the fluids flowing around the body. The blood in the veins circulating. There's lymph in the body that moves. And notice the qualities that these structures, these substances bring into the body. Fluidity and flow. Moving throughout the whole body. We have water also in the saliva, in the tears of the eye. Think of all of the places that water is present in the body. See if you can feel the sense of the circulation pulsing around the body. And now bring your attention to the fire element. Here we are in the belly. The seat of fire where digestion, transformation takes place, where we process one thing and turn it into another thing. The acid in the stomach is fiery, it burns. We also have this internal furnace that's heating the body. Notice the sense of fire in the body. The body's ability to keep itself warm and to transform one thing into another. To use the fuel that we provide it to a productive outcome. We'll now bring our attention up into the air element. Most obviously, the breath is the air coming in and out. Coming in, filling the lungs, moving out, emptying the lungs. Actual air moving in and out of the body. Air has the quality of mobility, of movement. It has to do with relationship also, how we move in the world. The fact that we can reach out, move our limbs, do things in the world is because of the qualities of the air element. So feel the breath. And notice, intrinsic with the breath is this movement of the lungs, movement of the ribs, of the belly. With every breath, with every bit of movement of the air, there's movement of the body. Air exists also sometimes in the joints, and it can also exist in the digestive tract. In both of those places, it's necessary to some degree. Now notice where air is present in your body. Observe where in your body air seems to be most dominant. We come now into the space element, ether. The body is full of space. In fact, it's more full of space than anything else. Between those bones that we mentioned, there's space. There's space between the muscles and the bones. There's space between the organs. There's space inside the lungs for the air to move. There's space in the joints. There's space even more profoundly at the very level of the cell. Each cell itself is made mostly of space. So at the most subtle level of our physical being, we are composed mostly of space. See if you can feel the qualities of the ether in the body. Can you notice that sense of spaciousness? The space element is located primarily in the throat and the head. So bring your attention to the throat and the head and feel the element of space in the body. And then allow your attention to move down to the chest. Here is the seat of air in the chest and the arms. The place where movement and lightness, mobility reigns. Feel your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Let your attention move down to your belly, the seat of fire. Fire is our power. Our will resides here. Our ability to work through problems, work through experiences, process things, keep what we need, eliminate the excess. Notice the fire element in your belly. And allow your attention to move a little bit lower into the pelvis and the thighs. Here is the home of the water element, of fluidity, creativity. This is the seat of our sensual pleasures. Water element is associated with taste. Notice the feeling in the pelvis, the hips, the legs. Feel that the body is more solid as we move back down. Notice the possibility of fluid movement in the hips and all of the flow that helps it, that occurs in the pelvic girdle. And finally, let your attention move down to the lower legs and the feet. This is the seat of the earth element. Really allow your heels to sink down into the floor. Imagine them sinking down all the way into the earth beneath you. The earth is stability, security. Your sense of being safe, being stable, having what you need. Feel that sense of the earth element in the lower leg and the feet. You are part of nature. Human civilization in the past few centuries or a couple millennia has been working to separate us from nature, but it's actually impossible because we're made of nature. We are made of the same stuff as the trees, the rocks, the pond, the birds, the weather. 5 elements making everything in manifest reality, including your own dear body. Continue to rest your attention inside this miraculous container of the body, feeling the elements, realizing that you're part of nature. And I'll read you this poem from Mary Oliver to finish the relaxation. It's called When I Am Among the Trees. When I am among the trees, especially the willows and the honey locust, equally the beech, the oaks, and the pines, they give off such hints of gladness. I would almost say that they save me, and daily. I am so distant from the hope of myself, in which I have goodness and discernment, and never hurry through the world, but walk slowly and bow often. Around me the trees stir in their leaves and call out, "Stay a while." The light flows from their branches. And they call again. "It's simple," they say. And you too have come into this world to do this, to go easy, to be filled with light, and to shine. Take a moment as we come towards the end of this relaxation to thank your body. Thank the elements for working together to form this body. Thank your body for carrying you through life. Notice this mixture of earth, water, fire, air, space that have come together for this moment of your incarnation to create this unique possibility. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to let the senses move out. Feel the touch of the air on your skin. Feel the floor beneath you. Notice sounds around you. Notice the taste in your mouth. Is there any fragrance to smell? And even with the eyes closed, notice what light may be coming through your eyelids. Move very slowly. Begin to move, starting with the fingers and the toes. And as you're ready, you can reach the arms and stretch them overhead. Lengthening from the fingers all the way down to the toes, feeling the full length of the body. Then relaxing your arms and pulling the knees gently in towards the chest. And if you like, rock the knees a little bit side to side. And as you're ready, you can roll to the right side. Take a moment, curled there in the fetal position. And then with your left hand, gently push yourself up, slowly coming into a seated position. Take a moment, eyes open now, to notice the space around you. Feel the body made of these 5 elements. Bring your gratitude to this body, to this moment, to the gift that you're bringing your body this week by treating it really well, giving it great food, being attentive, hopefully having some time to be out in nature. Let's bring the hands to the chest. And namaste. So I thank you all for being here this evening. I hope everyone's doing really well. Feel free to check in with us. Emily's going to start working on tonight's emails soon.